Hello, my peepers. Welcome to a new episode of the Secret Garden Color-a-Lawn. And we are still working in the owl. And if you remember when I left here, I said I was going to finish filling in the leaves with the fine liner, right? Was I using fine liner or gel pen? I don't even remember now. I don't remember. Whatever I told you guys I was doing, that's what I did. So we're going to finish the leaves. The one thing that I did do off camera to test was working on the sky, because I didn't know what I wanted to do for the sky. And I have the blue colors of the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen. So I wanted to see how well it would work in here. And so I pulled Ultramarine 120. So that's what I colored in there. And that's what I'm going to use on the sky in this. So there is that. Because I figure if I do run out, then I can go and replace it. I think they have them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And it is in Indian ink. So it's not regular marker, it's Indian ink. So we were using Prismacolors, so we're going to continue using the Prismacolors on the leaves. So for these green ones that I already have outlined, let's find my zipper on my pencil case broke. And I got the new one in, but I have not transferred my pencils yet. I don't know why my pencil case broke, but it did. So now it's not letting me. There I go. I couldn't open it all the way before. Now I can. Let's get some greens. Greens. So, I don't want that. Do I want that? I have light green. Let's see. Parrot green. And grass green. I think we'll use 3. And let's get them sharpened. So how is everybody today? It is Thursday going on 4 o'clock. I talked to Katrina for an hour on the phone. I think you pronounce it Belgium. Is it Katrina Belgium? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I believe that's it though. So I talked to her for an hour. It was really nice. I haven't talked to her on the phone before. So we talked about coloring and the kids and, you know, all that good stuff. I don't always give out my phone number unless I've known somebody for a while online. Okay, let's start up here. Let's zoom in a little. This one here, we're going in with the light green and doing a light layer. So I think we'll do that with all the leaves first. We're going to just do a light layer. So I have my babysitting schedule for May already. The only thing I don't like is how they schedule them for weekends. Why they have them work the same person Saturday and Sunday. And like next weekend, I have to be, she's scheduled for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I just find that kind of odd. And her work schedule starts on Saturdays instead of Mondays, where most people, their work week starts on a Monday. Hers starts Saturday. So I babysit next week, Monday and Tuesday and Friday. Then Saturday and Sunday. I don't know, it's really crazy. I have it all written down, but I'm liking my schedule for me time, that I don't do videos on the days I babysit, except for like Fridays. I will always do tea time unless I'm really sick, because I don't have to concentrate on coloring when I do that. Plus, I like to sit and watch my TV shows that are, or movies that are on the DVR. So I do those on the days that I babysit. So I can come home and do that while cooking dinner. And most nights I have TV shows on. I only usually watch one. At 8 o'clock on Tuesday I have a show. Wednesday at 8 o'clock I have a show. I have 2 shows at 8 o'clock on Thursdays. So one I watch, one I DVR. I have a show on Friday night. And then some... starting this Sunday, I have a show on Sunday night at 9 o'clock. Let me see here. So I'm going in with my middle color. Do I need to zoom out just a little more? There we go. Going in with Parrot Green, and trying to decide. I'm going to color these last 2 up here with this light green. Plus I like to play Sims 4 before I go to bed. You know, I feed the animals and then I play that. Okay, so like I said, the middle color is Parrot Green. And I think we are going to work from like the center and work out. Same here, very carefully.
Traveling through time and space.
Sorry about that. I did not leave my phone in the other room. It's Dylan. sorry about that. That they had a little bit of a crisis yesterday. I'm going to tell you a story. It's kind of funny, and there's also a little bit of sadness.
To bring you a text message.
So 2 months ago, Dylan had gotten mad at two of their cats and had tossed them outside because, well, the one he just did, she was upset that they had the new puppy and she started peeing in the house, and Dylan's like, I can't have her peeing in the house. And I said, well, she lived there first. They put her outside. When I got there in the morning, I'm like, well, where is she? And he says, she's outside. I said, Dylan, she's in heat. And he goes, oh, I forgot. So she had been outside all night in the garage. She wouldn't leave the garage. So I got her in the house, and I told him, do not put her outside again. She hated it out there. All she did was cry. So about probably a month or so ago, she was walking down the hall, and I'm behind her, and I'm looking, and I said, oh my God, this cat's pregnant. So I text Dylan, I am pretty positive that this cat is pregnant. He's like, what? She was only outside overnight. I said, well, how long do you really think it takes? So I kept watching her walk, and I'm going, yeah. And then I had messaged Amber, I'm pretty positive Gemma's pregnant. So I don't think he believed me. I said, don't you pay attention to your cats? So Dylan got home, and he looks and he goes, oh, yeah. And I said, yeah, see, I told you. So she keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, you know, and so I knew her time's coming close to having these babies. What you doing, Miss Ruby? I'm here. I'm here, honey. Yeah. So yeah, I kept saying she's going to have them any time now. And, you know, she hates the puppy they have. Absolutely hates it. And she beats up on it all the time. And so yesterday morning I got there, and she was in rare form, really going after the dog. Dog couldn't even move. And Dylan got mad at the cat, and I said, well, you wait till she has those babies. She's going to be worse, you know. And he said, yeah. So I forgot this one here with the medium colored. And Carson won't sleep in his bed. He starts out in his bed, and then during the night he ends up in their room. So a lot of times when I get there in the mornings, he's sleeping either on the floor in their room or on their bed. So I noticed before Blake got up that Carson was on their bed. So I closed the bedroom door because Blake always wakes up first, and if he'll go in there and wake Carson up. So I always close the door. So Blake had gotten up, and I fed him breakfast, got him dressed. Carson got up around 9 o'clock, and I asked him, "Are you hungry?" I'm going back in with Parrot Green. I did tell you I was using that grass green, right? That was that dark color. Now I'm going back in with Parrot Green. So he woke up around 9 o'clock and said, "Well, let's get you dressed and get some breakfast." And he says, "Okay." So he ate cereal and had gotten dressed, and I put the movie Trolls on, and we're all just kind of sitting there vegging out in the morning. And Blake's playing a little bit, and so Carson's sitting next to me, and he says, "Gemma has babies." And I said, "Yep, she's going to have them in a few days probably." And he goes, "No, Gemma has babies." And I said, "Yep, they're in her belly." And he goes, "No, Gemma has babies now." And I'm like, "I just saw her when they left for work." And I said, "Where are the babies?" He goes, "In Mommy's room." And I'm like, "Show me." So we go back into Dylan and Amber's bedroom, and sure enough, she has a couple kittens already on their bed. So I text Dylan, "Gemma's already had a couple kittens." And I said, "She's on your bed." He freaks out. And I said, "Well, what did you want her to do? You didn't set up the box yet for her." So I send him a picture. And I send a picture to Amber. She was on her break, and she's like, "Oh my God." I said, "Yeah." Now, why Carson didn't tell me that when he first woke up, I have no clue. So every once in a while, I'd go in and check on her and make sure she's okay. And I saw her give birth to the third kitten. And I was telling her she's such a good mama and telling her she's a good girl, and I'm petting her. And I said, "Oh, you have a blonde one and 2 dark ones." So I left the room for a couple more hours, well, an hour, because I wanted to make sure she wasn't having any problems. So I think I was going in like every 30 minutes for the first 2 hours. So I go back in, and she's got another blonde one. So there's 2 blondes and, what is there? 2 blondes and 2 dark ones. I said, "Okay." But I could hear a kitten crying, but it didn't sound like it was next to her and the other one. So I go and search, and in the comforter, underneath the comforter, is another blonde one. So I gently placed her with Gemma. And Gemma just looks at me, and I said, "You take care of your little baby now." So I left the room, and I told Dylan and Amber, "I found another one. I don't know why it was there." Scott thought, well, maybe it was the first one she had, and then she moved. So I asked Carson, I said, "Carson, did you touch any of the babies, honey, before you got up?" And he said, "No, I didn't touch any of them." And he usually doesn't lie. Sometimes he does. You know, he's a kid. But I don't think he would have lied about that. And so he said, "No, I didn't touch any." And I said, "Okay." I said, "You need to stay out of your mommy's room. You can't touch the kittens." And he says, "Okay." So half an hour later, I go in, and she's got 6 kittens altogether. There's 2 really dark ones. She's a calico. So, and she's a darker calico. So there's like 2 really dark ones, and there's a creamy colored calico, and then the 3 blonde ones. And I noticed the blonde one, the one I found, is not doing all that great. She seems weaker than the other ones. And the mama cat's kind of not giving her the attention like she is the other ones. She lets it eat, but she wasn't letting it. I don't know. She just wasn't. I knew something was wrong with it. I could tell. So, and I told Dylan, when you come home, you need to pick up a box, because you're going to have to find a place to put the cat and the kittens in. So he came home and he says, now I gotta wash my comforter and bed sheets. He says, I have a mattress cover, so it's not, so the mattress is safe. And I said, okay. So I said, make sure when you wash the sheets and that comforter, you're using really hot water and in the soap, because you want to get whatever's on it. And he says, okay. So he says, I don't want to touch the babies. I said, I will help her out. So I gently told her, I'm not going to hurt your little babies. I had the box right next to her. I said, I'm not going to hurt your babies. I'm just going to put them here in the box. And I would lift them up really gently and lay them in the box. And then I put her in. And she was really good the whole time. But I told Dylan, there's something wrong with this blonde one. It's just constantly rolling over, and it's on its back a lot. There's just, and I said, she's just, there's something wrong. I said, you're going to have to keep an eye on them, but I don't think she's going to make it through. That one's not going to make it through the night. I said, it happens sometimes, I'm sorry to say. And I told Amber, and Amber goes, I'm going to cry. And I said, I know, it's sad. I says, she looks smaller than the others. So I don't know what happened to her. So Dylan's got her in a locked room so the kids can't get to her. And Amber got home, and I told her, you can't keep touching the kittens. You can't. I only picked them up so I could get them in the box. I said, you're not supposed to keep touching the kittens. It's too much stimulation, and you don't want to get the oils and your scents from you onto the kittens. Well, Dylan said she wasn't listening to me. I don't know if that was true or not. This is that second color, parrot green. So I just gently reminded her, you know, just keep petting Gemma and tell her she's a good mama. And she says, I don't know if that kitten's going to make it. And I said, it's probably not going to. I'm sorry. That's, you know, a lot of times it happens even with dogs. And I was trying to be sympathetic. I've had a cat have kittens, so I know. You know, and I always asked a lot of questions at the vet's office with my animals. And most of the time, I didn't have to worry about it because I had my animals fixed. My cat had gotten pregnant before I had a chance to get her fixed. And then after she had her litter, I had her fixed. Said, no, I'm not doing this again. Hopefully they will get Gemma fixed now after this. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. But that was Dylan, because this morning Amber had said that this is the grass green that the baby that baby did not make it. So Dylan just asked me, what am I supposed to do with this dead baby kitten? And I said, just treat it like you would any of our other animals that we've unfortunately have lost. I said, give her a nice burial. And he's like, I don't own any shovels. Well, I do. So I don't know if he's going to come get a shovel or not. It's just a little tiny thing. I feel bad. So that's, I was chatting with Katrina on Messenger last night, and Amber kept texting me or messaging me, and I said, I'm sorry, Katrina, I have a small family crisis going on right now. I said, I'll chat with you tomorrow. So I just keep reminding Amber, let Gemma and the kittens be. Just, you know, check on them every couple hours. Make sure she has water and food in the room she's in her litter box. I said, and she will want to leave the room. So she's going to need a break once in a while. So we will see what happens. They're not mine, so I can't be in control of what happens, you know. But I don't know. I was dumbfounded why Carson did not tell me when he first got up. You know, it was 30 minutes later telling me she has kittens. I'm like, no, honey, not yet. Probably in a few days. And he's going, no, she has them now. And I'm like, I just saw her 2 hours ago. So that's really strange that she had them on the bed and he was sleeping. I'm liking these leaves. So let's move down to these leaves here, these sets here, going in with the light green. So that was my fun day yesterday. With them. And of course, you know, I'd go in and check on her, and then Blake would get really, really mad because I wouldn't let him in the bedroom. And Carson said that was fine. I told him you can't go in there. And he said okay, and I made sure he didn't go in there. And I had already planned on cooking dinner for Dylan because I hadn't gotten around to cooking his birthday dinner last month. So when I went grocery shopping the other day, I said, what do you want me to cook Wednesday night? And he said, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I said, well, I'm going to Wegmans so I could pick up some salmon if you want. And he said, I don't know. Let me think about it. So Sunday night he said, I want stuffed peppers with the Spanish rice. And I said, okay. So that's what I cooked for us last night at his house. Once we got the kittens and Gemma settled in the box. I had today off, so I stayed up later because I was chatting with Amber. Okay, grass green. And I was playing Sims 4 for a while last night. And then I forgot who it was that watched my video the other day and said that it isn't good for me to exercise right after I get up out of bed, that I should wait at least 30 minutes. So that's what I did today. I got up and I had my breakfast and a cup of coffee, and I watched a couple of short YouTube videos. And then I did my 30-minute workout. So it worked. Thank you for letting me know that. Because I'm trying to do good. And then you're telling me I can damage myself with my heart doing that. So I appreciate. Okay, this is the light green. I'm just blending it all out. See, the more I talk, the faster I color, and I don't know why, because I don't color this fast unless I'm on video. Hi, Miss Pearl. What are you doing? You don't want to come say hi to everybody? Hold on, I have a cat that wants to come in. It's probably Molly. Hi, Molly Moo. Come on. Oh, boy. So, I have not seen my parents in a couple months because if you remember, well, my dad was in the hospital because he was sick. So I visited him there, and then we went and visited him after he got home. And then my mom got really sick with the flu, so I didn't go visit them while she was sick. So I want to go visit them this Saturday. So I asked Scott the other day, should we go visit my parents? And he's like, yep. So, like, okay. Okay, I'm going in with the light green. So, today I was talking to Amber because we're due to get our nails done, and she said she can't get a hold of the place we go to. Nobody's answering the phone, and it's just a husband and wife, and a lot of times they have to ignore the phone calls. So I said, well, they're probably really busy. She says, well, we can do it tonight or Saturday morning. And I said, well, how are we going to do it Saturday morning when you have the kids? Because Dylan works weekends. And she says, no, Dylan has off Saturday because him and my husband are going to a gun raffle. And I said, oh, I forgot all about that. So I'm like, well, that means Scott can't go with me when I go visit my parents. Hi, Miss Molly. So when Scott came home today, I said, you have that gun raffle Saturday. And he said, yeah, I just remembered about it yesterday. And I said, well, you were supposed to go with me to my parents. And he said, I know, I forgot about the gun raffle. So he's got plans already with Dylan. So I'll go visit my parents. I'll take my color in with me and we can all color. Because they color too. Okay, I am going in with the medium color, which is Parrot Green. Oh, Miss Molly Mo, what you doing? So I have like 3 episodes I have to watch of Supernatural. And then tonight's will be DVR'd. And then I'll be caught up with them. And then I have to binge watch Once Upon a Time. Because when it came back from Christmas, you know, when it was on hiatus at Christmas time, I don't think it came back on till March. And I've been DVRing them. So I have to watch them because there's only like 2 or 3 more weeks of that show on. And then it's done. Okay, I'm going in with the dark green, which is grass green. So I will be using these 3 colors on the rest of the leaves that have the green outline. Okay, back in with the light green to blend up. Wait a minute. I did not do these up here. With the dark. There. Then we'll go in with the light green. How are we doing on time? What is it? 40 minutes. So I was hoping this would be the last video for this color along, but I guess not. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We aren't in a hurry, right? So I can make another one Saturday and another one Sunday, so we should be able to finish it then. Oh, my stomach's growling. What time is it? 4:34. Well, I didn't have a snack. Sometimes I have a piece of fruit in the afternoon, but I was on the phone with Katrina for an hour, so I didn't have a snack. So by the time I get done with this and get it uploaded to my computer, I can fix dinner. I like to eat around 5 o'clock, between 5 and 6. And I can watch my episodes. I also decided not to read 2 of the books I got from the library, just because I have a stack of books from the library and the other ones are the ones I really, really want to get to. And I'm halfway through another book and I'm just not feeling it. So I am not going to finish that one because life's short. And you should color what you like. You should read what you like. You should do the things that make you happy. And I am using heavy pressure. You could do light pressure, they're Prismacolors, but I'm heavy-handed with the Prismacolors for some reason. And you don't need to be. So I'm going to take this grass green and do these little pieces here where it's like the underside. Where it's like flipped. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. We have, I thought I saw another one, this here. This one is also like that. Okay. Now these leaves here, I'm going to do them a different color. But these here, I'm going to do the same. So we have the light green. I got to make sure you can see what I'm doing. So I'm doing these. Yep. Okay. So, I was busy coloring today. I watched a couple short videos, and then Anne had one up that was almost 3 hours long from, I think, the 19th. That was part 2 of a part 3 video. She had part 3s. Oh, my God. She had 3 videos. And so I watched part 2 today while I colored. I finished 2 buddy colors. And then when I was talking to Katrina, I had it on speakerphone and I finished another whip. So I had a pretty productive day. So, yeah, that's what I do on my days off. I feel good when I do that. Now tomorrow I won't color because I'm babysitting, so I will watch a couple videos in the morning and then I will read in between playing with the boys and while Blake takes a nap. Because when Blake takes a nap, Carson likes to play games or he likes to watch children's YouTube videos. So he does that when Blake takes a nap. I've tried reading books to him. He is not interested at all. I can't read it, neither one of them. They just will not. They will run out of the room, and Blake will take the book right out of my hand, and he gets very mad at me, so I gave up. Although Carson does, I have a couple Audio Kids books. They're on CD. He loves that. But that's at my house. It's different when it's at my house. Okay, this is Parrot to Green. No, I do it heavy and then lighten up. I'm going to have to sharpen this. So yeah, what did I watch? I don't even remember who I all watched. I watched Anne today. I don't remember. Oh, who's the new YouTuber? Why am I drawing a blank today? Okay, let me see. Samantha Oswald. I watched all her videos because her videos, some of them are like 2 minutes to 5 minutes. And then I watched her newest one. So I watched all those. I watched those while I was eating breakfast. And then I got done and I saw Melissa M was doing a live stream, but I didn't go in because I needed to get some things done. Oh, I know, because I was getting ready to work out then. And I said, nope, because if I sit and watch her and I don't do my workout, the workout won't get done. So, sacrifices, people, I don't like it. But I had to do what I had to do. I have to do what I need to do for me. So, and she saves the videos so I can go back and watch it later. Then while in live chat, my live stream on Facebook Sunday night, we were talking about books, and Corey Scherer had mentioned a series I need to try, and she said that if I liked the TV show Ghost Whisperer, then I would like it. So I went immediately on the website for my library and put it on hold, and I already have that. So that'll be getting read here shortly. So I think I have now all of, is it Rachel Kane? I think I have all of her. I might be missing one. What are you doing, Miss Molly Moo? Okay, now in with light green. Don't chew on my pencil case. And go in and blend all that in. And I have this here, but it's leaving a mark on my page from the edge of it. What are we doing on time now? 51 minutes. Okay. So we'll get these green leaves finished for today. I have a feeling we're going to have to do 2 more videos. I should have just started these leaves, told you what I was doing, and then finished them off camera so I could show you the brown leaves and do those off camera. But I didn't. So yeah, we will finish this color along this weekend. I'll do one Saturday and one Sunday, because I babysit Monday and Tuesday, so there will be no videos Monday and Tuesday. So next week we won't have an Ivy and Inky Butterfly because I do those on Tuesday. But I will be able to do a watercolor one. Okay, we're taking this grass green and doing this, how the leaf flips over. Oh, my stomach hurts. It's so hungry. So hungry. I haven't had anything since lunch. I had a tossed salad. And I am using heavy pressure because we're just using the one color. So I already have what I want to do for color on my nails when we do go again. Doing like a peach with like silver stripes on a couple of them. It'll look nice. I saw it online, so. Okay, my peepers, it is it for those leaves. I hope that you are all enjoying these videos. And please click the like button because that helps tremendously get the video out there and people will get recommendations to watch it. And I love all the comments you guys leave me. And I do try to answer. If it's not really something that needs an answer to, then I always click the like or the love so that you know I at least read it. That is all for today. Thank you for watching. Hope I didn't bore you with the kitten story. I just thought it was kind of cute. He didn't even tell me. But I got to see one being born. And I am really sorry that one didn't make it. It's really sad when that happens. So stay safe. Stay tuned. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.